Country Line Lane, I'm Larry Marble. It's time for a big old heaping helping of ag information. You're listening to our program courtesy of the good folks at D&D Farm and Ranch on I-10 in Seguin. That's DDTexasOutfitters.com. Neighbor, let's take a look at corn, beans, and wheat. All the grains closed higher for the day on Friday. Corn closed 4 higher, 3 higher for the week. Beans 9 higher for the day, 18 higher for the week. Kansas City wheat was up 12 for the day, 11 for the week. South America's hot, dry weather and the forecast for significant rain this next week, along with the Russian-Ukraine situation, has been the main focus of the grain markets this week. However, inflation at a 40-year high is ever present in these grain markets and is a supportive factor. USDA's annual U.S. Outlook Conference is this week, and the trade will get its first look at USDA's early projections for this year's supply and demand balance sheet for the new crop. Many are projecting smaller acres for corn, primarily due to sharper input costs and strong demand due to shorter crops in South America, along with potential supply disruptions in the Ukraine. Corpus Christi's Public Elevator and ADM closed for Milo trucks over the weekend, open all this week, 7 to 2:45. In regards to the commodity prices on these grains of ag interest, March corn, $6.54 1/4, up 4.5. March beans, $60.01 1/4, up 9.5. March KC hard red winter wheat, $8.35 1/4, up 12 1/4. Help marketing your grains, 1-800-2-TUGGLE, Tuggle & Company, Corpus. Neighbor, let's talk about PMI, pipe, steel, and fencing. San Antonio, High, Hondo, Kerrville, Robstown, Jourdanton, and Laredo. Contact the Hondo store at 830-426-2912. That's 830-426-2912. Remember, that's PMI, pipe, steel, and fencing, pipemovers.com. Neighbor, let's take a look at meat moves from Friday. National pork carcass cutout value fell back $6.63 in the afternoon report at $109.91. The hams dropped the most, $17.38. Estimated federal slaughter for the week, 2.507 million head. Lean hogs, the April contract closed at $109.40. Up 182. Wholesale box beef lower Friday, $3.47 in the choice and $2.22 in the select. The choice select spread $3.22. Estimated slaughter through Saturday, 663,000 head. February live cattle, 143.25, down 15. March feeders, 165.42, down 77. Neighbor, there's your meat moves. We're on the line with Sam from D&D. Sam, I've never seen as much Stay Tough fence in my whole life.
That's right, Larry. Right now, we have the largest supply of American T-post and the largest supply of Stay Tough fencing in Texas.
Tell us how to take advantage of all that product.
All you got to do, Larry, is call me at 830-379-7340, and that's for one of our friendly staff members.
We are on the line with Ken Jordan, Jordan Cattle Auction. Going to have a sale in Mason on Monday. Ken, what's it looking like?
You bet, Larry. We had right at 800 head already on the yards tonight, and about 120 of those are cows. We got about 10 or 12 bulls on the yards. I think we'll end up around close to 950,000 head. The market has been extremely good, so we're seeing a lot of cattle come in now, and those who need to merchandise them, it's the right time to do it, and weather's been extremely good down here the last week or so.
Tell us about the special we had in San Saba Saturday.
You bet, Larry. We had right at 2,119 head of cattle after we kind of went through and cleaned everything up. And we unloaded around 2,300. We sold some on Thursday and some sell the next Thursday. Buyers we had very well represented. We had buyers from New Mexico, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Louisiana, Tennessee, Florida, all across Texas, and had right at 721 on the internet. Better, younger pairs and fleshier pairs, they range mostly from $1,775 up to $2,350. I thought some of the solid mouth pairs and pairs, maybe younger pairs carrying less flesh, they sold depending on the size of them and everything from $13.25 up to $17.50. The bred cows were in very, very good demand. We had over 1,000 head of those bred cows were on hand. The young, medium to long bred cows, they basically sold as a whole kind of from $1,575 up to $2,050. You get them more solid mouth cows. And some of the cows carrying maybe last flesh and some short bred cows, maybe 1, 2, and 3 months bred, they brought mostly from $1,000 up to $1,550. We had a good deal of bred heifers were offered with the bigger, medium to long bred heifers. They pretty well ranged from $1,450 up to $1,975. I thought the smaller, younger age heifers maybe weren't quite as big or whatever, and they're carrying maybe some a little less flesh due to the drier condition we've had. But overall, they brought from $9.25 up to $14.25, just depending on the size, the kind, and how far they're bred. The open heifers, I thought, were all overall in very, very good demand throughout the day. They brought mostly from $1,000 up to $1,650. Except we had a real fancy set of tiger stripe heifers, brought $2,500 on them. And so overall, very, very good sale. A lot of people there, a lot of good representation, and very, very good market, Larry.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Ken.
You bet. Give us a call at 325-372-5159. Remember, on Thursday, we got the Leachman stabilizer bulls. It'll be about 65 or so of those. And we got 28 of the Loviston Red Angus bulls will be there Thursday starting at 10 o'clock. Larry.
We appreciate it, Ken. Thank you so much.
You bet. Thank you, Larry.
Bye-bye.
Appreciate it.
Remember, neighbors, MG Building Materials has 5 locations. MG in San Antonio's at 2651 Southwest Military Drive. MG in Corpus, they're on Padre Island Drive, 7436 Padre Island Drive. MG Building Materials Uvalde, 2301 East Main. The store in beautiful downtown Kerrville on Memorial Drive, 2202 is the street number. And MG Building Materials in Pleasanton, 1734 West Oak Lawn. Now, I know you can't remember them all, so go to mgbuildingmaterials.com for details. We're on the line with Sean Geiswhite, Gillespie Livestock. We're speaking Monday night, looking forward to sheep and goats in Fredericksburg Tuesday, cattle on Wednesday. Sean, we had good sales last week. What do you anticipate this week?
Yeah, Larry, I'm thinking we'll have somewhere around the same on the sheep and goat end, somewhere between that 25 and 3 is what we're hoping for. Got 125 lambs coming off of one place and about 150 kids coming off another, so that's a good start on a Sunday. So hopefully they keep calling tomorrow or keep coming in, and we'll reach that 3. On the cattle end, kind of somewhere like we've been running this time of year, Larry. Things somewhere between that 8 and 1,000. I don't know the whole lot. It is pretty early yet. Cattle prices have been good, particularly the Packer cow kind of prices, so everybody ought to have something to come to town. Yes, sir. Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you for either Sheep and Goats Tuesday or Cattle Wednesday in Fredericksburg, Sean. You can reach us at 830-997-4394. Neighbor, this portion of Down on the Farm brought to you by PMI Kerrville, 103 Lafayette, 830-367-7473. PMI, pipe, steel, and fencing. Pipe, valves, or fittings, plates, sheet, channel, beam, culverts, purlins, fencing, and supplies. They now stock new pipe and casings. Find them again. PMI Kerrville, 103 Lafayette, 830-367-7473. We're on the line with Seth Crane from Union Commission Hondo Livestock. Seth, how's the Monday sale shaping up?
Going to be a pretty good one, Larry. 1,000 tagging over a little bit over 1,000 tonight. Probably got somewhere around 80, 85 cows. About paid about 50 of those tomorrow. Quite a few good cows in there, as well as some Packer cows and stuff. Getting on the calf and yearling run. Probably got somewhere around 650 to 700 head of wean cattle here. Going to sell all 3 or 4 truckloads tomorrow, and do got a lot of light calves here if anybody's looking for some. So sure ought to be a good sale. The quality's good, and looking for a good day tomorrow. In the meantime, if anybody needs to get a hold of us, 830-741-8061. Get me on my cell phone, 210-288-3960. And for updates and information, visit us on Facebook or HondoLivestock.com.
Wholesale Steel, family owned and operated since 1976. Has heavy-duty panels, the first and only panels on the market with a lifetime warranty against damage from your animals. Wholesale Steel with 2 locations to serve you in San Antonio and Hearn. Financing available, and we wholesale to the public. Visit our website at wholesalesteelsa.com or call 210-624-2000 for Wholesale Steel.
Neighbor, now it's time to catch up with Leo Casas. Leo, how are you?
Doing good, Larry. Well, the bull season is upon us, and bull business is pretty good. We're leasing quite a few bulls. There'll be 25 leaving this week. And I want to remind your listeners, we've got a really nice set of F1 Brayford replacement heifers available. They've been with bulls since December 15th. I guess there's about 150 of the F1s, and then there's going to be about 50 or 60 of the good 3/4 crossbred replacement heifers. They've been with Angus bulls since December 15th. I can be reached at 361-362-5863. Keep up with us on a daily basis on Instagram, Casas Cattle _Rancher 3, or log on to my website for photos, videos, and information, CasasCattle.com, CASAS, CasasCattle.com. We're the bull people.
MG Building Materials, 5 retail locations all over South and Central Texas from the Hill Country to the Gulf Coast. Perfect if you're a contractor or a homeowner. The smallest home improvement job to the largest commercial project, MG's positioned to help everyone. MGBuildingMaterials.com, San Antonio, Corpus, Pleasanton, Kerrville, and Uvalde. Always on the web, MGBuildingMaterials.com. MG's 5 retail centers there to help you at MGBuildingMaterials.com. We're on the line with Riley Rhodes, Live Oak Livestock, Three Rivers. Riley, how's the Monday sale shaping out?
Pretty good, Larry. It looks like got not many stocker cows this week. Just a handful of palpators and maybe 4 or 5 pairs. And a couple hundred packer cows, just kind of regular run of those. But going to end up with about, I'd say we're probably 1,600 total head tomorrow. The balance of those being calves. Got another string of those wean calves that we've had the last couple of weeks. Got another string of about 300 of those there with a lot of condition, kind of weighing from 450 to 650. Another couple groups of black calves there and a couple of Charolais cross calves, groups of them. One set of Beefmaster calves. So it looks pretty good. Quality looks good. Everybody's getting a little dry. All the calves sure got some condition to them right now. They got the winter look to them. So if anybody got any grass, there's sure opportunity there. It looks like we went up about 1,600, and my cell phone is 361-813-6650. There, the office 361-786-2553. The webpage liveoaklivestock.com.
We're on the line from D&D with Wade Floyd. Wade, Purina's got some excellent fly control products, and one of them's a feed-through, isn't it?
Yes, sir. There is a loose mineral that we like to put out. It's going to be a 1275 mineral, and it does have that insect IGR in it.
All right, and y'all sell that in a 50-pound bag?
Yes, sir. We have it in a 50-pound bag, and then we also have it in a molasses tub that'll come in 225 pounds, also a 125-pound tub.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Wade, there at D&D in Seguin.
Yes, sir. They can stop by and see us, or they can just give me a shout at 830-379-7340.
We are on the line with Gary Butler, Nixon Livestock. Gary, how is the Monday sale shaping up Sunday evening?
We got over 850, almost 900 in, Larry. I imagine we're going to have that 1,100, around 1,100 tomorrow. Got quite a few cows. Of course, the old cow market is good, so cows are coming to town. Mostly packer cows. There's just a handful of cows that we're going to palpate tomorrow that probably go back to the country. Probably have 175 cows tomorrow. We got 2 or 3 big bunches of cows. We got a good set of black calves come in. There's about 25 or 30 of them. Then they got some Charolais cross calves that come in. There's about 50 of them. Otherwise, it's just the small bunches that come in, Larry.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Gary Butler.
You can catch us at the cell phone 830-582-1561 or 62. Catch me on my mobile, 830-857-4330, Larry.
Neighbor, this portion of Down on the Farm is brought to you by PMI, the Robstown location, 361-767-7473, pipemovers.com, pipe, steel, and fencing, the Robstown location. We are on the line with Phil Brockenbush from Giddings Livestock. It's about 7:15 Sunday night, looking toward a Monday sale. What's it looking like tonight, Phil?
We'll have a pretty good run tomorrow, Larry. We're tagging on about 950. I think we'll have, 1,000, 1,100. It's supposed to rain a little bit tonight. So.
Right. What does the mix look like right now?
We got a sellout deal, some cows. There's 25 little old cows. They're good aged cows. They're pretty little. They're nothing very big and stout. And then there's another deal of there's 7 or 8 pairs, big stout cows, kind of red bald-faced cows. And they aged up pretty good, kind of 5 and 6 year olds. We haven't palpated the dry cows yet. We'll do that in the morning.
How about your calf and yearling run?
There's a guy bringing 30 wean calves tomorrow. They'll be mostly Charolais calves, away from 5 to 7, I guess. Everything else is just kind of calves, Got a lot of condition, though.
Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you for the sale in Giddings on Monday.
You can call me at 979-716-4395 or call the barn, 979-542-2274.
Neighbor, let's take a look at the grains, courtesy of John Tuggle, 800-288-4453. Milo through Corpus in February, March plus 85, 1320. We'll call Houston 1383 and Progresso 1270. Yellow corn to Houston Corpus in February, March plus 105, 759 and a quarter. Houston 754 and a quarter, Progresso $14. Hard red winter wheat to Houston in February, March plus $1, 935 and a quarter. Number 1 beans to Houston in February, March plus 50, 1544. Taking a look at Texas cotton, 1,081 of East Texas, Oklahoma, 3,747 bale of West Texas, 4,855 bale total, for an average of 117.78 versus the March contract at 122.99. Neighbor, that's it for Down on the Farm. I'm Larry Marble. Thanks for listening. Good day.